Hello everyone, Miha here. Today I want to talk to you about this new VR game that really catches my eye called Astro Hunters VR. It's going to be coming to MetaQuest, Pico, and PlayStation VR 2. It's already released on Steam. I spent almost 10 hours on it, and this is my full first impressions. I hope you guys are going to like it and my full gameplay through. Alright, so once you are in the game, you will have two options. Either you can play sitting or you can play standing. So I'm going to go and choose standing. You can edit your character from here. You can have only like male or female character. That's what you can do. And that's it. When you're going to start the game, there are PvP and there are PvE. Now, unfortunately, I completely screwed up my PvE. So I only play PvE for now. This is only, I would recommend if you're starting for the first time to start with PvE. Once you are in, when you start the game, you join a random ship. You will be loaded on what we call the mothership. And look at this, very cool background. So this is the mothership, okay? When you start randomly, drop here, and you have this storage room. This is like your home. And here you'll be actually going into let's say check what kind of gun racks. You start with some random guns or some standard runs, and some different you have a lot of different guns. I'm using right now this machine gun, but it's out of ammo, unfortunately. You have all kinds of guns. You have this is a rifle, and I recommend to always take only one gun and a lot of ammo from the same gun, because this game, the fun about this game is that it's fun and bad about the game. If you die, you lose everything, including your weapons, your armor, and stuff like this. So I really like this machine gun, so I'm gonna keep it. This is your stock stuff and all kind of stuff you get from the missions. And I just need ammos. So now I don't have enough ammo for my machine guns anymore. So maybe I need to go and buy some ammos. To put anything in your inventory, you just need to put it above your head like this, and then you can see this is a region inhaler. If you click here, you can see your inventory. So as you can see here, I have a lot of different ammos and stuff like that. And every weapon use specific type of ammo. You need to ensure that you have the correct ammo that you need. Then once you are ready, once you know what kind of ammos you're gonna use, what kind of weapons, what kind of health aid and kind of pumps you need, you head back to the mothership. Loading, as you can see, is very quick. And in the mothership, you have a lot of stuff that's still under preparation. Most of them are coming soon. There is a lot of crafting stations. There is a very interesting crafting system in this game. There is an upgrade station, but in the start, you will not be having enough good weapons to upgrade. You sell and buy stuff from here. I'm going to buy some ammo, because I need this machine gun ammo, because I'm out of it. So I'm going to get, some of them. You sold, you check your inventory. Okay, I have everything I need. I have one consumables, I have inhalers, I have my weapon, I have enough ammo for my weapon, correct? And I have one upgrade. Okay, so that if you I don't take too many stuff, because if you die, that's it. You lose everything. You will go to these space capsules and look to this view. This whole mothership is sitting on top of this big planet out there, and there is 4 space capsules. They will randomly drop you in different areas. They will all take you to one planet. You go one of these space capsules like this. All right. Once you're good, you go inside this very cool capsule. You see the graphics is good of this game, but it's not very crystal clear, but the screens are amazing. Some of the effects are really cool. You close the door behind you. Now you see, we going here. I have my health here. There is no missions or anything like that. So you have only one planet that you can drive to now, which is Volcano. You click on Volcano and you start. So now we are being dropped down to this planet, the volcano that we have seen now. This is the only planet that they have right now in the game. And the loop of the game is that once you being dropped to the planet, you are actually going to be, having a mission, which mission is random between killing NPCs, collect animals, destroy some objectives and stuff like that. They are pretty much basic stuff. The missions themselves are not hard, but surviving on the planet is the hardest thing. Look, this is very cool, you know, descent feeling. Now there is no headset vibration on the Quest or haptics or whatever like on other, like on PCVR 2 for example. But now you are here, okay? Now you see, when as soon as you land, you will see this yellow marker in front of you. This is taking you how far you are from your mission objectives. And you see, you know, if you click here, you will see I need to destroy 2 eggs, okay? I need to destroy 2 eggs, okay? And you see I'm already surrounded by a lot of animals, and by the way, these animals can come and attack you even if you're here. These are all monsters. You have, you see, this very nice background of the environment around you. But these monsters, pretty much anything in this game will kill you. And now, I learned this the hard way. You see this red zone? If you cross this red zone, you are dead. Okay, you are dead immediately. So be careful, because a lot of stuff will kill you in this game and they don't know. You don't know until you really die. So first thing you need to do is you take this and you need to ensure, okay, mine is almost finished out of bullets. Correct, so I'm gonna reach, it's all manual reload here. I'm gonna put it. Okay, now I'm full, 100%. Now this machine gun, you have to hold it with both hands, and it's really hard to control, so you need to take some practice. And it loses ammo very fast, so you need to be very careful using it. Take your time to see which weapon you like, but anything in this game will kill you. And what you do is you try to navigate this planet without dying. There's also some cool resources, like this here is one of the most valuable resources. So I click here on this fast quick menu, and I'm gonna take liquid vacuum, correct? And I'm gonna get this, correct? This is actually crude oil, is one of the most useful resources in the game. Okay, but you need, I'm not gonna risk and get this because I may get in the view of this monster and they will really kill me. So now I haven't fight this guy now until now. So what I'm gonna do, I try to walk around him without touching the red. See this red thing, if you touch it, you are dead. Okay, now as you see, this left off and it will come again after some time. So I want to navigate without triggering this monster, because if he sees me, I'm dead, okay? Any of these monsters, if they see me, I'm dead. So this place that I have dropped in is not one of the most coolest places actually. So what you can do is, it moved. It moved to the other side, which is a good time. So most of these animals have habits, they have routes they rotate in, and you may need to sit down and understand how you can actually go from one area to another. Running like crazy around here will get you killed immediately. So I haven't done this mission before, which is, you know, the egg one. Now I think I have triggered this guy for some reason. Yeah, it's coming to me. For some reason it's coming to me, but I didn't trigger it. This is one of the not cool things about the game, is you don't know what you triggered, and some of these monsters can jump from anywhere and attack you. These monsters are easy to kill, but I'm not sure if this wolf is still chasing me, so I'm still gonna keep going for now. Okay, now this is a very interesting thing. The lava is something that will kill you also. I think I lost it. The lava is something that will kill you, but if it's very short, you can still survive, but this is deep, correct? So the best way is I'll have to kill these monsters and go from this way, okay? So let's go and kill this guy. All right, you see, that seems easy. Don't toss your bullets unless you really have to, okay? And I go from here. Now you see a lot of other big monsters around here, but these monsters are slow, and I think I can actually run from them. You'll be always trying to take these decisions, correct? Which way you go from, you know, my mission is to go here, and I really need to think. You can jump in the game, but You may need to wait until these monsters move. Okay, I think he is seeing me, he's looking to me in the eye, so it's not worth it. So you will need to practice and understand the rules. There is not too many places to move around in the game, not too many sections, but you will be able to understand, okay, which place I can do to go where. Once you figure out, so I'm gonna try and find a way to pass. Probably I'm gonna wait until this guy moves. Now, there is no health, let's say, factors in this game. There is no oxygen, environmental effects like in No Man's Sky or stuff like this. By the way, these games remind me a lot from art style of No Man's Sky. There is only your HP, and if you lose your HP, you are dead. That's it, correct? So now, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try and run from behind him like this. Okay, I triggered him, I'm sure. So I'm just gonna keep running. They are following me. This is the most exciting thing about this game is you really need to survive. You have to keep running. You don't know if you're being chased or no. You would hold your breath, correct? Because you're afraid something will catch you. Wherever you're going, you'll see all different kinds of stuff. You can mine, you can collect all different kinds of items, but you always need to balance, correct? Unless you can really do the mission. And the mission even themselves are not that worthy. You know, in the end, the most important thing you want to get in this game is getting a good weapon. This is the most important thing. Okay, I lost them, they're not following me, which is good. Getting a good weapon is the most important thing in this game. Okay, so these weapons, they spawn around areas protected by NPCs. These NPCs are usually in group of 3. And I'm gonna try and, again, it's better not to fight and waste your ammo unless you really need to. You see these guys there, this is the NPCs, correct? And I don't want them to see me, so I'm gonna crouch and move around here. The AI is not that smart in this game, but they will, no, some of them are. I know, I saw he saw me but he didn't. You see there's 2 types of NPCs. There is the more advanced one wearing armor, and they are much more harder to kill. And there are the ones that looks like naked one. They do less damage and they die easier. Okay, so I think I have managed, like these ones. So I think I have managed to get out of here. Again, sneaking outside. I think they want me to destroy this green egg. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna skip this mission actually, because these eggs are gonna, these monsters will kill me from one hit. So it's not worth it. You can always, you know, ignore the mission and try to collect some resources, because it doesn't really cost you anything to get around here. So I'm gonna combine some resources, and maybe I'm gonna go back and fight some of these NPCs and look for some cool weapons. You can only jump back to the bots that are from the area dropped in. I cannot go. See, these bots here are close to me, but they are not red, and I cannot wear them. So I'm gonna go here and try to kill some humans and try to see if I can get some cool weapon from this mission. Okay, so this looks easy, correct? Usually I'm back in 3, but in reality it took me so long to understand how to control my machine gun and how to aim properly and stuff like that, so it takes some practice. So I can say that I am good in this game now. They are usually pack of 3, but where is the third guy? You can also try and open the map. There is a full map in the game. You go to inventory, back. You can open the map. You see I am here in the command center. So this is a map of the whole planet, and it's not that big really. The whole planet is not big, and you may get bored of it soon, but I have spent so far around 8 hours and I'm never bored yet. A little bit of lag. Is there anyone else? No, that's it, I think. Okay, you're usually back of 3. You don't have much heart monsters here. I didn't even get too much hit from these guys. They don't really hide a lot or rotate a lot, but they are not, so it's not a very advanced AI. They are kind of stupid. Okay, I know this looks and sound very easy, but it took me a while. You can use up to 4 upgrades. They give you melee resistance, dodge resistance, and stuff like that. Now you see these white boxes where you can have drop points. There is 3 types of boxes. There is the boxes you break, which will have stuff like consumables like ammos and inhaler. Then there is boxes that are slightly bigger, so you can have some upgrades and stuff like this. You cannot break them, but you can open them. And there is the white big boxes that will have the weapons. See? This is the boxes that you really need, like this one. This is one of the boxes that will have the weapons. These are random, and you need to have your luck. This is a common rifle. Not a big deal. Alright, so you are done. You want to head back. You need to find one of these white drops. There is one here close, correct, at the other side. See 74 meters, but it will come after 2 minutes. So you'll patiently wait for it, and here it is, very close. Okay, so you still have 2 minutes. I can actually see around if there's like any resources I need to get or anything like that. The overall impressions of the game is the planet is one planet, so you may get bored after a while, correct? But I have played for 8 hours and I really love the game. There have been times when I was running to this, dropping bot, and I have all kind of enemies chasing me, and I jumped in, and I didn't know actually if you run and the bot will come and you are inside here, it will kill you. So you need to wait. I have died from all kind of free zones. I have sometimes, had only 5% hint left, and I was like hiding, waiting for the bot to come. I didn't want to engage with anyone. So you will get all these kind of experiences. You never know what's gonna happen. I think, I think the game is addictive. The addictivity of the game loop is finding a good weapon that's like tier 1, and you start upgrading it, because once you start upgrading your weapon and putting, this fire or acid effects to it, and you start upgrading your suit and stuff like that, the game will be much more simpler. I think it will take from a good player maybe 10-20 hours to see everything in the game, and then he can start playing also in the PvP mode, correct, which is going to be even much more fun than just the PvE mode. You have snipers in the game, you have all kind of stuff, so you'll have, the normal goods and bads that you will see in any kind of games. But, there's some annoying stuff also in the game. Just worth mentioning that sometimes, the manual reloading of some of the weapons can be very sticky. Like this game doesn't have any kind of manual reloading, correct? You just, drop and put. But in stuff like shotguns and even, the pistol, you will have to physically reload it, and it's kind of sticky, correct? And I didn't like it. Some weapons are much more smoother than others. Also, on my PC, correct, I'm putting the PC specs in the description. As you can see, when you're having combat, there is frame rate drops, and even so I'm using, USB 3 cable and stuff like that, and my PC is kind of very powerful. There is frame rate drops. I didn't try PvP, but I don't think the PvP experience will be smoother if the PvE experience is this bad. And there is a lack of tutorial, correct? There is no tutorial. You learn everything in this game by yourself. Okay, so ships are dropping. See how this cool animation here, correct? You go up here, you go here, you close the door, and you go back. So the gameplay loop, the concept of the gameplay loop is very good. I think if they keep inventing more planets and start, making the game much more stable, much more smoother, it will have long-term support. I am personally loving the game. I plan to play it for more. When I start playing it in my both occasions, I haven't stopped until the game quest 3 completely died, correct? So both occasions, this is total amount of gameplay times in 2 or 3 times around 8 hours. If you have done the mission, you need to bring the mission proof in here and drop it here and sell it to this guy. Give you like 600 gold or something like this. But you can go and sell these common weapons if you really have them to this guy. You can start crafting and upgrading now. So I need to upgrade it to be I need 5 fluorine, for example. But it's a common one, so I don't think it's really worth upgrading it. How do you say, add modifications to it, correct? So if you have any kind of modifications, like, let me see, what do I have? I have them in my room like this one, for example, the asset modification. You can put it here, and then it will tell you, okay, you can modify from here, and I can just, push the button and it can upgrade, you see? Now I have installed this, and this will give me asset to my my weapon. But keep in mind that anything of these modifications require fuel. So now I have to go back here and see, okay, I need an asset fuel, and it will require this stuff, crude oil and pulp bullion, which I actually have, which is good. So let me go here and get some of this pulp bullion and acid. These pulp bullions are here. So once we have this pulp bullion and I already have crude oil in me, I can just put them in here. So I'm gonna open my inventory on S15 and put the highlight and button to craft the fuel. Here you go. And one more. Progressing. Here is my fuel, and I can just do like this, and now it's charged. You see, now if I hold this, it shows that it's charged. And I'm gonna head down now, guys, and try to do another mission to show you how it looked like. But I'm gonna check. I'm gonna take one of these other capsules down here just to show you guys the effects of this, dropping to planet surface, left off. So unless you die or you do this mission, it will stay there, correct? So it will always say to you destroy it, but it will drop you in a different place. Okay. This is a different kind of stuff. These are minerals, and it's very like the No Man's Sky mining. You have some haptics. It's very strange that you have some haptics in the mining, but you don't have any haptics whatsoever in the weapons. The weapons haptics are very basic. This is where I really miss the PCVR 2 sometimes, because the adaptive triggers and the weapons for it are very cool. So now I dropped another place, like 4 bots, like north, left, right, and stuff like that. But I just want to see, show you guys the effects of fighting using these weapons. So I'm not gonna actually try and do the whole mission again. Okay, let's try to see if we can kill this monster and after it's upgraded. And he's dead. This ASIC is really makes you really powerful actually. I hope you guys have liked watching these very first impressions of Astro VR, Astro Hunters VR. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so I can make much more of these first impressions and reviews to you guys. Hope to see you soon, and I'm gonna start playing with PvP soon, so see you next time.